Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the 2nd until the 8th of February. I'm going to start us off by pulling two main themes, one from my Goddess Oracle and one from the Quantum Oracle here. All the cards, the tools that I'm using here, including myself. Yes, I just called myself a tool, I guess. All of those things have been smudged and cleansed and ready to roll so that we can dive right into your energy and see what you've got coming up for the week ahead. All right. Perfect. All right, so first up, we are getting the Goddess Epona showing up, number 14, talking about wise leadership. So definitely now might be a good time to step more in a power play position for yourself, standing into your own empowerment, feeling confident and standing tall and strong. Now, being a wise leader is not about inflicting our will on others. It is about guiding and leading others, right? I really like this card. Next up, for the Quantum Oracle, we're getting the number 3, highlighting your energies. Right now, you are being encouraged to figure out what you need to let go of. Because it looks like there's, in the image here, we've got a couple puppies here that are kind of representing this chaotic energy that she's kind of energetically tied to. And it's like Spirit is trying to help her get through this door. She need only let go of these chaotic hellhounds, so to speak. All right, so let's dive into your Osteomancy. I'll be confirming these with my Shadowscapes Tarot, just to get a full kind of picture of what's happening for the week ahead. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know for the 2nd to the 8th of February, please? What messages do you have to share with Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm just going to clear out the pieces that are not part of anything here. Okay, this guy can go. Perfect. All right, so now that we've cleared out the riffraff, we can see what's going on here. First of all, the first thing I'm noticing here is I can see there's an obstacle here that is standing in the way or kind of blocking some of your spiritual work here at this time. So I'm curious to see what's happening with that obstacle and your spiritual work here. Next up, I am seeing there's like this, your long-term goal that you're working on currently, you're very much like sinking your teeth into it. You're working really hard. I can see your mind is very much focused on your long-term goals. I can see some learning and growth that are kind of tied in with your long-term goals as well. So that looks fantastic. Now I can also see there's some healing taking place within yourself currently. So I'm curious what this healing is. I'm hoping it's letting go, right? And last up, your short-term goals that you're currently working on. I can see they're like the short-term goal that you're currently working on. I don't know if this is a side hustle, a side project, maybe commission work maybe you're doing for someone. We'll find out. But it looks like there are 3 opportunities tied in with your short-term goals at this time. 2 small opportunities and 1 big opportunity. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and get to the meat and potatoes of this situation here, Pisces. So I'm going to start us off by looking into the spiritual work that you're doing. Now, I like to do a rundown of what I'm seeing first, just because everything is usually very much connected, so sometimes the cards get ahead of me. So, what is this spiritual work? What is this obstacle tied in with Pisces' spiritual work, please, Spirit? What is this obstacle affecting Pisces' spiritual work, please? Okay. Interesting. All right, so the obstacle that is currently affecting your spiritual work at this time, the overall energy, is the 2 of Cups. The Two of Cups, it can talk about a partnership. So, I mean, some of you, maybe there's potentially your partner and you have maybe different spiritual goals, spiritual ideas, things like that is kind of the vibe. However, what this can talk about, if it's not regarding your partnership, this can talk about needing to find a balance within yourself. And this balance is going to be pertaining to the energies of your divine masculine energy and your divine feminine energy, making sure you're finding a nice balanced point here for yourself. Now, we've also got the Six of Pentacles showing up. This is fantastic. This reminds me of the letting go here, mainly because the Six of Pentacles, it talks about like being money balanced and things like that. We're not talking about money here though. The kind of overall message with the Six of Pentacles is discernment. It's knowing where to guide our resources. This individual is playing a flute. They're guiding their coins to this tiny little sprout here that's going to allow it to grow. So I feel like this card is very much asking you, where are your energetic cords taking you? Where is all your energy going? Are we sinking all of our energy into external meat suit projects, or are we making sure we're letting some of our energy kind of fulfill our spirit, right? Now we do have the Ace of Swords showing up. So this can talk about a flash of insight potentially. So you could be getting some information or some insights here regarding this obstacle and how you can overcome it. I feel like the overcoming of the obstacle is finding your balance and knowing where your energetic cords lead. That seems to be a really big theme here for your spiritual work. Because if there's certain people, places, situations that you're just giving and giving and giving, and it's draining your energy, that's not going to leave you with anything left to work with, right? So just make sure you are getting what you need as well. Now, I do really want to talk about wise leadership as well. Wise leadership is not just making sure that everyone else is doing fine. Wise leadership is also about making sure you are doing fine too. You got to make sure that you are taken care of. That's how you lead, right? If you're in a position of power and empowerment, you're able to better step into a leadership position here. So I am going to take one more for that. Spirit, what is this obstacle tied in with Pisces spiritual work, please? Can you get some more information on that? This obstacle with their spiritual work, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so overall energy coming through is the Nine of Cups. This to me is about contentment, this happiness, this joy. I feel like it's very much encouraging you to find things that bring you joy within your spiritual work here. You have the Knight of Pentacles that's showing up. This talks about slow, steady progress moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles also is known to plant seeds for the future. So maybe looking into different spiritual practices for yourself might be handy. There might be something that I'm getting for some of you. There could be a spiritual practice that maybe hadn't worked for you in the past that might be bringing you a lot of help in this moment, or something you may have overlooked in the past regarding your spiritual work. The reason I say this is because we have the Seven of Pentacles showing up, and this kind of talks about you like really considering your spiritual work, really looking at the work you've put in, and you're kind of considering like, okay, I could have sworn I planted more seeds, more spiritual seeds than this, and I feel like the harvest should be bigger. So I do see you planting more seeds and maybe kind of considering what more you can be doing within your spiritual work here at this time. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the rest of the Osteomancy here. I can see learning and growth tied in, as I said, with your long-term goals. You're very much working hard on your long-term goals. Your mind is very focused on the long-term goals. And I do see some healing taking place there. So let's dive into that before we get into your short-term goals here, Pisces. Spirit, what is this learning and growth taking place within the long-term goals of Pisces, please? What is this learning and growth? Ooh, okay, I like this. All right, so overall energy pertaining to the learning and growth of your long-term goal here is the Six of Pentacles again. Once again, you are very much being encouraged to let go of where, if you have energetic cords simply leaving your body and you don't know where the hell they're going, it's time to cut the cord. It's time to let go. If there's someone, for some of you out there might be a person in particular that is draining your energy, is really what I want to say. Because the reason I'm saying this is because we have the Ten of Swords showing up. Something has left you feeling defeated, drained, empty, like a loss of energy here is really what I'm getting. That's not the typical meaning of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about you've dealt with a situation or thought about a situation as much as you possibly can and you're done with it, right? So there's something here that really needs to be let go of. And I feel like it's very much where your energy is taking you, where you're giving your energy at this time. Now you do have the Two of Wands showing up. And this talks about setting goals, making a plan. It's like you're ready for a new situation. You're on the top of the mountain. You're sitting there. You're looking out into the horizon. You're looking for something better. Where should my energetic cords take me? Because your energetic cords should not be taking you to the Ten of Swords. You deserve better than that, Pisces. Okay. So I'm curious here. Your mindset is very much wrapped up in your long-term goals as well. I do want to know more about that. Spirit, what is Pisces' mindset regarding their long-term goals at this time, please? What can you tell me about their mindset and their actions on their long-term goal, please, Spirit? Ooh, fudge, yes, that's what's up. All right, so I like this. Your mindset is very clear. It's very empowered. It's very concise. You are currently in the energy of the Magician. This is beautiful. This talks about manifesting your goals through the sheer power of your will. And it's kind of this creative energy here where you've kind of learned how to master the suits of the tarot, basically. This looks phenomenal. Definitely a time to manifest goals. Now, I do want to say when we are focused on manifesting our goals, it's very important to make sure that we are focused on the task at hand. We are focused on the outcome that we want, not the outcome that we want to avoid. Otherwise, you're going to end up crashing. Look at where you want to go, not where you might crash, right? Sorry, this is very random. This reminds me of, there was a story I had heard from this gentleman. He was learning to fly helicopters. Not my journey. Helicopters are absolutely terrifying. But one thing that he said that stuck with me was he was learning how to do a crash landing. And he kept failing, and the instructor kept having to pull up on the wheel and stop them from crashing. And the guy was just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I can't seem to stop us from hitting this crash landing. And the instructor said, well, like, I'm looking at you and you're staring at the ground when you're trying to avoid a crash landing. Look at where you want to go. You want to go up. You don't want to go down. Stop looking down. And the student learning how to fly the helicopter, as soon as he was looking at where he wanted to go, it wasn't an issue. He was able to master this crash landing. So I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in that story. But anyway, enough about helicopters. That's very random. But you're in this Magician energy. Look towards where you want to go, not where you don't want to go, with that Magician energy backing you up, because that's going to take you to the moon and back. Now, you've also got the King of Cups showing up, kind of talking about what I had just said. This individual here, They are cool, calm, collected, even in the face of choppy waters. They're very sturdy, very strong, very grounded. And it's like this happy energy, this joyful energy. The King of Cups is also very charitable. So I will say, if you have extra to give to people around you that are deserving, not where your energetic cords shouldn't be going, but people, places, situations that truly deserve your love and light, don't be shy to share it. Now, you've also got the High Priestess showing up. This is beautiful. This is divine protection. This is wisdom, it's empowerment and intuition. You're very wise, very in tune at this time. Really, the only thing I'm seeing here that as far as like an obstacle is where your energetic cords are taking you, where they're leading. Just making sure you're not giving to situations, people, places, what have you, that do not deserve the love and the light that you have to offer. Beautiful. All right, so next up, I'm seeing some healing happening here within yourself. And this healing is kind of occurring within the work that you're doing on your long-term goal. So I do want to dive into that. Now, before I forget to mention, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, especially if the reading is resonating for you. It just helps me reach more people. It helps my channel grow. But either way, I appreciate you being here, and I love you so much. All right. Spirit, what is this healing happening within Pisces along their long-term goal and its journey, please, Spirit? What is this healing for Pisces? Okay, so overall energy of the healing that is taking place, the overall energy is the Page of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of conversation that's going to be happening potentially. Pages are usually quite chatty, usually indicating conversations happening. So I feel like for some of you, this healing here, it might be kind of found through talking with others around you, a mentor, even a friend that's in a similar situation. Even therapy, really, right? Just even getting our thoughts out and hearing ourselves say the words can sometimes help us understand things on a deeper level. Now, the Page of Swords as well can talk about being reactionary or defensive. I feel like you're kind of healing this side of yourself at this time and kind of just being with the energy. Now we do have the Five of Wands showing up. This can talk about competition, chaos, conflict, things like that. I feel like you're healing this energy as well. Like you're just ready to step away from this, because I mean, the Page of Swords is defensive sometimes and can be a little reactionary. And I mean, if we find ourselves in conflict and competition, sometimes it's really hard not to be reactionary, to like not blow up or react to what's happening around us. I feel like this is the energy that you're healing here and letting go of this defensive, reactionary nature. I'm not saying all of you are like this, right? It does happen to us all eventually and at some points, right? But I feel like you're just stepping into a more grounded space for yourself and leaving this kind of energy behind, especially because we have the Six of Wands showing up. This lets me know that it's like, yeah, if you're willing to let go, that's the theme here, letting go. If you're willing to let go of this kind of chaotic, this feeling like you need to compete, I guess, instead of just standing tall and being like, no, I'm a winner and I deserve to win. It's up to you if you want to take this opportunity. I guess just viewing it as like, I don't need to compete. I can just stand tall and attract the things that need to come my way, the things that I deserve, the path that Spirit wants me to take. That's kind of what a wise leader does. A wise leader is not reactionary or defensive, especially in the face of conflict and competition. A wise leader simply stands tall, stands strong. And it's like, yeah, if they need to defend their position, they will. But overall, it's like they're not really allowing this chaotic or reactionary energy to affect them. They're not letting it touch them, right? Because it doesn't deserve to be there. It doesn't need to be there. All right. So next up, as I had mentioned earlier, we have these three opportunities tied in with your short-term goals. And it's like the healing is kind of slightly connected to this. So I feel like very much don't get wrapped up in reactionary or defensive energies at this time. If things are feeling a little chaotic, trust that things will work out for yourself. Stand tall, stand strong, right? Spirit, what are these three opportunities tied in with Pisces' short-term goals, please? Okay, so three opportunities, two big, one small, tied in with your short-term goals here. This is affected by your healing work that you're doing here. The overall energy of your short-term goals and these opportunities is the Three of Pentacles. I really like this because we have three opportunities tied in with your short-term goals. Perfect for the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about putting in good, hard, solid work at this time. Stay the course, keep your head down, keep working. Now, the Three of Pentacles can also encourage us to network, brainstorm, work with others, and show off the work that we've done. Do not be shy, show it off. If you're working hard, show it off. Now, another smaller opportunity here showing up is the Ten of Swords again. It's an opportunity to let go. This is very much connected to your healing here. This is the theme of the reading, is letting go of certain energetic cords here because they're bogging you down. Like, look, we can see these birds here. They've got these like cords coming out of her as if they're like wrapping her up like a mummy, kind of restricting her movement. Time to cut those cords. Get your scissors. It's got to go, right? Because the big opportunity here is the world. This is stunning. It's talking about realization of unlimited beauty and potential within the world, but also within yourself. Stepping into your power here. It's a more positive mindset here. It's fulfillment, knowing that the universe has got your back. It's attainment. It's being one with the energies surrounding you at this time. This is stunning. Stunning energy here for you, Pisces. So it looks like really the only thing that you need to worry about here for the week ahead, because you do have a lot of positive things coming your way. The only thing you need to really look out for is where your energetic cords are leading. Time to get out your scissors, cut those cords. If it's pulling you in a million different directions, they need to go. You need to make sure you are giving your energies to the things that are going to serve you and your highest good. And lastly, it is making sure we are not ruminating over things and we are not becoming reactionary or defensive in the face of conflict and competition. Stay cool, calm, collected as the King of Cups would, as a wise leader would, because this is you here, Pisces. This is your energy here. So I think I'm going to leave it here, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I think you've got a truly wonderful week ahead. So take care now.